This is a 3.5 suspension system. It's a line, really, for the ProComp JK system.
That's right. It's a performance and handling system for Jeep JK, and it comes in 3 stages. You know, in the stage 1, it's $699, so it's a really good value because it gives you the 3-inch lifts. You can run the 35-inch tire. It also gives you geometry correction brackets. So the whole thing is designed to make the vehicle ride as good as you can have a Jeep ride on the road, with the addition of these, extra heights. You can run the bigger tire and go off-road.
So tell me some of these individual pieces. So for instance, the geometry correction brackets. Now that just basically takes your control arms and drops them down to a new angle so that the car rides more like the factory, right?
That's right. So you're maintaining caster and you're keeping the angle the same so that as you hit a bump, you're not transferring the force into the vehicle frame and the suspension, which gives you harshness. Instead, it's at the angle that it was intended to be at originally when the vehicle was designed. And so then the axle comes up and the tire goes and follows over the obstacle.
That's not necessarily a new idea, but it's a really smart idea. It's something that all the short arm cars should be doing. So that's included in all 3 packages. Now when we jump to the stage 2 package, it sounds like there's some other handling features that we add.
Yeah, so we had a no drill high steer that's easy to install. We also add a forged track bar, and then we add a steering attenuator. And the steering attenuator essentially eliminates the perception of bump steer. What it does is it dampens steering wheel feedback through the wheel. So when you hit something along the road, you don't get that steering wheel jumping all over the place that Jeeps are known for, which kind of makes it busy and it makes it disconcerting for a lot of people. Instead, this thing just tracks and goes down the road, and it drives more like a modern vehicle than like a Jeep.
So you're getting a 3.5 inches lift, and it's very, very stock ride and drive feel. So mom's still happy as a grocery getter, dad still can go out on the trail and do some fun stuff. So moving ourselves up to stage 3, what's the added features?
Stage 3, you get an on-car adjustable tubular control arm system. And that's that system up there. It's got dual durometer bushings, which give you additional articulation, but also that noise, vibration, and harshness benefit that we've been trying to build into this entire kit so that it rides more like a stock vehicle and less like a modified trail rig. So this is for the more sophisticated customer who really wants it to ride and handle nicely, but still wants to be able to use it in extreme condition. And the dual durometer gives you that. It lets it articulate more, and you go into that additional durometer when you need it.
So what you're saying basically in the dual durometer is going down the highway, the push and pull is very firm, but when you twist that arm, it gets into the softer membranes that make that arm really flex to get that extra bit of twist out of it when you're off-road.
Exactly.
Awesome, man. This sounds like a fantastic program right here. What about prices?
So the stage 2 kit, the start one, like I said, was $699. Then the stage 2 steps up to $1,129. It's $1,829 for the stage 3, which has the additional short arms, which is a great value for a short arm kit with a steering attenuator and a forged track bar. And then for $650 more, you can upgrade to our velocity sensitive monotube reservoir ProComp shock absorber, which has been tuned for the JK. It gives it better control, and it gives you an additional high speed component that you get with the velocity sensitive dampening.
And now you can add those shocks to any one of the stage 1, 2, or 3?
That's right. It's a $650 upgrade on any one of those kits. Or you can buy the shock standalone for $800.
That sounds like quite the bargain right there. So I would package that thing all in a stage 2 myself personally to stay under a bang for a buck scenario, and I'd be right down the road. Ted, thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. Thanks, Ryan.